All right, guys, new intro here for the Bear Pack. Let's take a look at our subscription goal. We are sitting at almost 9,300. We need 700 more subs to hit that 10K goal to give that $1,000 giveaway. And then we have 12K subs coming up to send a couple people to some games of their choice. Trey, let's take a look at that leaderboard. Dennis Burns is at the top. We have Kellen on this week. He's doing a great job so far, but that is the leaderboard right now. If you see your guys' name, reach out to us. BearsProfitPlays@gmail.com or on Twitter, BearsProfit @BearsProfit, and we need to get you guys set up so we can give you guys your picks out for the next couple of weeks. If you see your name, make sure you reach out. Also, if you want to become a member on our YouTube channel, we're going to be giving away $50 weekly to our members on YouTube. We have 15 to 20 right now. So if you become a member for just $4.99 a month, you have a chance to win $50 weekly. We're going to be doing that on our live show. We're going to put everybody on the wheel. We're going to spin it and give away $50 a week. So make sure you guys come check that out. Only $4.99 a month. Very cheap over there. And our plays are actually better over there as well. So guys, is going to do it. Let's get into the video. All right, guys, let's get some NCAA basketball picks and props for Friday, December 8th slate of games. Let's take a look at that leaderboard. Trey, start us off.
Yeah, guys, at the moment, I am 0 for 0. I give out UNC Greensboro here, -9.5 against Eastern Kentucky. At tip-off, it went all the way down to -5.5. Didn't have me worried. And then as soon as the ball tipped off, it kind of went downhill for me. Greensboro, they got down pretty big early. They're fighting back still. It's about halfway through the second half of the game, and they're currently only down by 4 points. So, flip the switch, and towards the end of the game, getting that foul game, and maybe they win by double digits. Who knows?
Yep, I've got EIU -4.5 going up against IUPUI tonight. I think it's going to be a blowout. The line has moved up just a little bit for EIU. They're -6 right now, so hopefully we got a good line there. Nate, who'd you have tonight?
I took Iowa versus Iowa State. Hopefully that's took the under on that. It is at halftime currently, 29-47, so that's about 76. I need them to calm it down just a little bit, but I have full faith that the second half is going to come. They're going to get more defensive and nice and gritty for me.
Iowa State's up 47-29.
Yeah, it's a blowout, baby.
Oh, my God. Weren't they plus like 7?
Cricky has 4 points for you, Bear.
Iowa State was -6.5.
Oh, Iowa State was favored. Okay.
You said he got 6 points?
He's got 4.
I took that under, baby.
I'm in big trouble. Patriots scored a touchdown opening drive. Big picking second. All right, let's move on to the plays for tomorrow. Trey, do it.
Yeah, guys, I'm going to be going with Holy Cross here versus Boston College, and this is going to be a very fun game to watch because it's going to be a massive blowout. Give me Boston College here -21.5 in this game. I am not worried about this big spread at all. That's because Holy Cross, they're absolutely fucking terrible because they come in this game with a 2-7 record and are 1-4 on the road this season. And Holy Cross, they surprised everybody beating Georgetown in their second game of the season. But after that, they've lost 7 of their last 8 games. And in those 7 losses, Holy Cross, they've gone outscored by an average of 81-62. So losing those games by an average score of 19 points, that is just no bueno. And Boston College, they're going to be the toughest team that they've faced so far this season. For example, St. John's played Holy Cross just a couple weeks ago, and St. John's beat them by 46 points. I expect Boston College to easily be able to win by 20-plus points in this game. That's because Boston College entered this game with a 6-3 record and are 4-1 at home. And so far this season, the Eagles, they've lost to some tough teams, Colorado State, Loyola, Chicago, and NC State. And they beat down basically everybody else besides them, though, because in their 6 wins, they've won those games by an average score of 78-66. So winning those by an average of double digits. I love the spread for this game. And the last time these two teams faced off was in 2021, and Boston College won that game by 30 points. Holy Cross, they're just the worst team in college basketball probably, and they're going to get dominated in the post by Quinten Post. He's a 7-footer for Boston College, and the biggest player that Holy Cross is going to throw at him that plays 10 minutes per game is 6'9". It's just going to be a bloodbath here. So give me Boston College -21.5.
Yeah, Trey, I do like that play. For my play today, I'm going to be looking at Navy going up against Quinnipiac. I'm going to hammer Quinnipiac -4.5 going up against the midshipmen. As my good friend Trey Trends loves to say, this is just simple math because Navy this season is averaging 64 points per game, while Quinnipiac is averaging 81.4 points per game. The Bobcats have 3 players scoring 10.4 points or more per game, and Navy only has 1 guy this season averaging more than 10 points per game. You can try harder on defense. What you can't do is teach a team how to score. You either can score or you can't score. No matter how many plays you draw up, the players have to make the shots. Quinnipiac has a senior, Matt Blanc, who is averaging 17 points per game, and he's going to be the best player on the court by a wide margin. I like Quinnipiac here to dominate Navy, run away with this game early. Give me Quinnipiac, the Bobcats, -4.5 as the play. Nate, who do you like tonight?
Let me just say one thing. Unless you're a short, sharp, professional bettor, don't bet any college games tomorrow. They're all nasty looking. But I'm going to go with Bear. I'm going to go with Quinnipiac -4.5 against Navy. Not too familiar with college basketball, but I do know one thing that I've learned about betting is you stay away from RV and Navy teams. So that's what I'm going to do. But bet the other side. Let's go Quinnipiac.
Smart man, smart man. All right, let's move on to the player props. Trey, I'll have you start us off.
Yeah, guys, at the moment, I'm 0 for 0. I give out Tim and Lipsy to go over 25.5 PRAs versus Iowa. Like Nate said earlier, it is halftime in Lipsy. He only has 10 PRAs right now. But like I said in yesterday's video, he has this rivalry in his blood. So I know he's going to want to have a big second half to send Iowa back home packing.
You've got Ben Krikke, over 15.5 points. The big man for the Hawkeyes. They need to come back. He's only got 4 points in the first half, so we need a lot of points. And I know Nate has the under on him. So we are the head-to-head. He's smiling right now. But you know what? There's still a full half. There's still a full half of basketball. I can still get back in the battle. Let's move on to our player props for tomorrow. Trey, start us off.
I love seeing those head-to-head battles. But for today, I'm going to be going with Quinten Post here over his PRAs versus Holy Cross. I really love this over in this game, especially whenever I just said Boston College is going to roll here. Because Post, he is simply a massive human being. He stands 7 feet tall and weighs 235 pounds. And he uses that size to absolutely dominate in the paint because he averages a nice 20.2 points, 9.5 rebounds, and 2.3 assists per game at home, which comes out to an average of 32 PRAs per game. And I do expect him to absolutely smash that over here because Holy Cross, like I said earlier, just has nobody that can guard him. Their biggest guy only plays 14 minutes per game and stands 6'9". Besides that, their next tallest guy is 6'6", guys. This is going to be kind of domination station for Quinten Post in the post. I expect him to grab some boards throughout this game and just dominate in the paint. So give me Quinten Post here to go over his PRAs versus Holy Cross.
Yeah, Trey, I love that play. For my player prop today, I'm going to take Joe Octave to go over his total points going up against Boston College. Again, we're challenged with the small slate of games. Trey and myself both thought that we would go with the same game here because this is probably going to be the only game that we're going to get props from. Hopefully we can take PrizePicks and FanDuel props, but I'm going to go with the small ball because Trey went with the bully ball of Boston College. I'm going to take the guard of Holy Cross. He's standing at 6'4", 210 pounds. He's a big guard. Joe is averaging 16 points per game this season to go along with almost 7 rebounds per game, shooting 50.5% from the field. Looking at his past games, he scored 16-plus points in 3 of the last 5 games, 14-plus points in 4 of the last 5 games as well. In his last game, he dropped 24 points. Joe is by far the best player on this team. He's actually the only player on this team. He's averaging nearly 7 more points per game than any of his teammates. Give me Joe Octave to have himself a game and Holy Cross get killed by Boston College. But give me Joe Octave over his total points as my play. Nate, what do you like tonight?
Listen, if it isn't broke, don't fix it. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go with one of the GOATs, go with Trey's pick. Quinten Post over PRA. I feel like, again, I'm from New York. I don't get college picks. I did pick the under on Krikke. I just felt like it wasn't his game. So far, it looks like I'm right. I feel like with the Quinten Post, that just looks like the right side to be on. Go ahead, 7 foot, be dominant. Get me back in the standings, please.
Yeah, he should be able to do whatever he wants if he plays his game. So I do like that play by Trey and you, Nate. Let's go over to the graphic, and we'll get out of here.
Yeah, guys, I went with Boston College here minus 21.5 versus Holy Cross and parlayed that with Quinten Post over his PRAs versus Holy Cross as well. I expect Post to dominate and push us to that minus 20.5 there. I think he's going to have to do most of his damage in the first half and kind of play probably the first 5 to 8 minutes of the second half before sitting out. But I do have a lot of confidence that he's going to do a lot of damage early in this game.
Yeah, and I like Quinnipiac minus 4.5 against Navy. Navy can't score. Quinnipiac scoring 80-plus per game, so I like Quinnipiac in that one. And then I'm going to take Joe Octave of Holy Cross. I don't know anything about him, but this is probably going to be the only game he can get some props. So I'm going to take his over points going up against Boston College. Guys, it's going to do it for NCAA basketball plays and props for Friday, December 8th slate of games. If you guys enjoyed the content, please sure drop a like on this video and subscribe to the channel below. We'll see you guys next video, and thanks for watching. We had multiple questions this morning about how to become a member for the YouTube channel. Let's do that really quick tutorial. You're going to go to youtube.com. You're going to go to Bears Profit Plays. You're going to search it in. You're going to hit our thing. There's a join button right just to the right of subscribe. You're going to click that. There's 2 options. You have the Bear Pack for $4.99. That gives you access to YouTube member plays. And then you have the Bear Pack Gold for $7.99 a month. That gives you access to our member plays on YouTube. And it gives you a 1-month membership to our website, bearsprofitplays.com. So if you get the Bear Pack Gold, you save yourself $2 a month, a little bit cheaper if you want to do that. But that is the tutorial for anybody that needed it. We had multiple questions today through email about how to do it, and it wasn't working. But If you want to know, there it is right there. Trey,